guys, what's going on? Today's video is going to be a review video, not about comic books. I was contacted by one of the admins, Josh Shelton. He asked me if I would participate in a review for a product. I don't know if it's new, but it's new to me. I've never even heard of it. It's from a company called Collector's Resource. They sent me it's a frame. It's a comic book frame for your wall. Well, I'll show you in a minute, but it's pretty nice. Very museum quality, very professional looking. The quality is pretty sturdy. I mean, I wouldn't turn it into a Frisbee, but it's definitely durable. But anyway, so they sent me a card and a note, and they sent me a frame to do a review on, and I was pretty honored because, I don't know, I mean, I just do reviews on comics and what I bought, and I figured some of the other guys who pump out more videos than I do, I mean, maybe they'll do a review too, I'm not sure, but anyway, so, I said, yeah, cool. But anyway, it's from the Collector's Resource. They're based out of Wyoming, Michigan, and their website is thecollectorsresource.com. The frames are called pods. It's not like P.O.D.S. It's just pods. They have a bunch of. I went to the website. They have a bunch of different sizes. I wrote a bunch of notes down here. The one I have, the one they sent me, is for a modern or Silver Age, but they also have them for bronze, gold, and then they have different setups. Like they have frames that are like frame, so it's like a tri-frame. They have them running straight across. They have some that are for connecting covers, 3 or 4 wide. I know I did see a picture of one of that Walking Dead one, the Negan holding the bat, whatever connecting that one is like 4 or 5 or something. They had one of those. They also have 3 wide, so not connecting, but just 3 frames put together with the trim around the middle. They also carry them for giant size issues, treasuries. Let's see what else. 11 by 17 art prints if you want to do those, and they have frames that you can actually frame a graded comic, CGC, CBCS, PGX, whatever, which is pretty cool. I mean, I didn't even know you could do that. I mean, I see most guys just use those pie plate doohickeys and hang them on the wall, but this is if you really want to impress somebody. These things are pretty slick. So there is a code for Corner members. It is Collector's Corner, and it's all one word. It's a promo code, and you get 15% off, which is pretty slick, every order. So I guess you keep putting it in for every time you order, and you'll get 50% off. Okay, so I'll show you what it is. I played around with it. I put a couple of different size comics in it to see. This is going to be an honest review, so I'm going to say what I like about it, what I don't like about it. You guys decide if you want them or not. So here is the frame. All right. It's got a, I don't know, 1.5 inch thick trim around it, I guess. It is very sturdy, very durable. And the back of it, I don't know if you can see this, but it has like where you can hang it on the wall. These tabs are just like basically any picture frame. You spin them up. You loosen the screws. It's a regular Phillips head screw thing. You flip them up. You pull it out. And I'm not going to do it because the comic will fall out. But this, when I got it, this was in it. This is plexiglass. But it is, I think the paperwork said 93% UV protection, so you can hang this up on your wall, and you won't have to worry about your stuff fading out. With the, I think LED lights don't fade it anyway, so you would be 100% protected. But it's pretty sturdy stuff. So you peel the paper off of both sides, you stick it in here, make sure you don't have any fingerprints on it, and you center it up. These are adjustable. I actually took one of these out to see how far they would come out, and they come out pretty far. Now, I did, like I said, I tried a couple of different comics for thickness to see, and super thick comics, they're not gonna fit. This only goes so far. So this is a regular modern size comic. It's a Mexican version of Spawn, but the thickness is still the same as any other. Fits just fine. Got plenty of playroom. The trim up top and bottom, the comic is actually hidden just on the other side of the trim, so there's no gap, but there is a gap on the sides. So to me, that would be one of the downsides, I guess, or like my little what I don't like. I'm kind of OCD, so I like everything to be like absolutely perfect. So if there's a teeny little bit of gap right here, I want a little gap up here. I want it like symmetrical. But so I mean, that kind of bugs me a little bit. I guess I could look past that. Either I want it so there's no gap, so the trim covers just barely the edge of everything, or I want a gap all the way around. I don't know. This is just me personally. Might not bother you at all. But so, like I said, I tried a couple of different ones. For thickness, I have a Spawn 250. I don't know if you guys know how thick this thing is, but it's at least twice as thick as a regular comic, depending on how many pages. Might be a triple thick. This won't fit in this. It is just too big. So maybe something half of this size would fit if you loosen the screws up pretty far. You don't have to tighten the screws down a ton to make it stick. Like I know some picture frames, if you tighten the screw too much, it'll crack the plastic around this. I'm not going to chance it. I tightened it up just enough so that this would barely budge, and it's good. I mean, it ain't going anywhere. It's pretty tight. So, that's really cool. But something this thick won't fit. Now, I did try a different size comic. I dug around a little bit, and this is a foreign comic from Finland, and it is just a fraction bigger than a modern size comic. Now, what I did like about this was, since it's a fraction bigger all the way around, there was actually no gap around the trim, and it looked really nice. I mean, it was really, really perfect looking. But like I said, again, that's just me. That's my little quirk. Probably won't bother most people. But these things are nice. I mean, it's a matte, well, like a half matte finish. I have no idea what it's made out of. Looks like some kind of press wood, but it's not that chintzy crap you normally see. And like I was saying, the other framings that they have would be this, and then there would be one down here, kind of staggered down a little bit, and then another one down here staggered down, so it would be kind of like a top of a triangle, shape. They have other ones where it's 3 of these wide, so if it was connected, there would be the trim here, the trim there, and then, so forth. They also have stands to where it's like a trifold, like those folding changing curtains, or not curtains, but the changing things you see in the old movies and stuff. Well, they're, I don't know, 5 comics high, and they have 3 panelings to them, so you could like set up a display, which is pretty dang nice. But I mean, these things are nice. I like them. I don't have anywhere to hang stuff, so I get a new house, or I'm blessed by the wife gods with a room of my own, I would hang this up in a heartbeat. I mean, this is real professional looking, real high grade, real clean. Very cool looking. So that's my review. I mean, I don't know if it helped you out or not, but they're very slick, and I mean, I would tell anybody about these things, especially you guys who like to hang your stuff up on the walls. I know a lot of you guys have your stuff hung up. You're using that tracking or whatever. This would up your game big time. So that's it. That's my review. And like I said, if you order Corner members, they have a code, Collector's Corner, all one word, 15% off. Go check them out. CollectorsResource.com. I will post the information in the replies so you guys can check them out. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Oh, and the guy's name who runs this, I'm going to tag him too so he can answer any of your questions. His name is Tony, and I'm not going to even try to pronounce his last name because I'm going to butcher it. Yeah, I'm not going to try. But his name's Tony, and I'm going to tag him. So that's it. Take it easy, guys.